Hi, my name is Huizi. Welcome to my channel. I'm new here, so please subscribe, comment, and like. So today I'm going to talk about, what you can do while you're unemployed. What you can do for the time that you have at home. So if you'd like to hear more about that, stay tuned. So yeah, welcome back. Well, I have a 9 to 5. I'm like permanently employed, and I know somebody might say, you don't know what we're going through as unemployed people. You can't start some business, whatnot. We have no capital to start, etc., etc. But I just want to say, there are, I know there are negatives to being unemployed, but there are also negatives to being fully employed, and I'm going to talk about like some of them here, when you have a 9 to 5 job, you leave early in the morning and come back late in the evening. You don't have time to do you know and that's very important. I feel like when God created us, he didn't make us just so that we could work for somebody else. What I feel like what conditioned us to be employees is the kind of education that we get. We go to school in order so that we can get employed by a great corporation, great organization, so that they can pay us on the monthly. And that is what we're conditioned to. And I honestly feel like, you can do so much better. You can do more if you're given the chance. I feel like if I was given the chance, I'd be able to do more. It may start small. It will most definitely start small, and but I believe it will grow to like it'll quadruple. It'll be much more than what you get in employment. So I think sometimes when somebody's unemployed, they forget that you don't always get that promotion when you're working. You don't always get the money that you want. Whereas if you do what you want, you can get to a point where you charge whatever you do, you charge what you want. You charge according to what you feel you're gifted in and how much work you're putting in and you charge according to the lifestyle that you want to live. So I'm hoping to go onto that path as well. So this is not just for unemployed people, it's also for employed people, maybe who want more income streams. And I know another negative of being fully employed is that, you're constantly tired. You can't give attention to those things that you want to give attention to. You don't have much of a social life. You do not, you can't really be able to, you can't spend time with the people that you want to spend time with. I remember recently when I was on leave and I went to different offices just for my own things. And then when I got to all these different offices, in the banks, wherever, I was like, I'm seeing all these people that I haven't seen in like 10 years. All the people that I used to go to school with, and enjoy that company. And I'm realizing, we never see each other because we're always stuck in these concrete buildings working for other people, and that's no fun. You live in traffic, going to work, coming from, I don't know about you, but I do not like traffic. And when you are what do you call it, full employment, yeah, when you are employed as well, you don't get to socialize with the people that you choose to socialize with. You don't get to work with the people that you choose, you know. It's not like at school, you know how it was like at university, for example. There are like these thousands of people in the university, and then you have the types of people that you hang around with who are like-minded. You meet maybe after school, whenever at the weekend, and have more fun together. It's not like church where you have all these people and you have some that you can like that you really gel with and everything, you know. So like in the office, you get stuck with people that you don't know how they think. Okay, you know, I'm not trying to like downgrade having a job, but there'll be like these super negative people on the daily, you know. It's not easy. It's not as people think it is, you know. And so I just kind of like want to encourage people like who are currently not working. You may want to work in the future. You're putting applications out there. You're trying to upgrade your skills so that you're able to get a job in the future. That's well and good. But what I'm saying is like in the meantime, there's stuff that you can do to generate some income, stuff that you can do that you actually enjoy. You know, one other thing that I forgot to mention about um, working full-time, being a full-time employee, is that you don't always use the skills that you even learned at school. A lot of the times you don't. You know, I'm a geologist by profession. So now I work for the government and I work in an office. Okay, in an office. I do paperwork. A geologist. That is not the work of a geologist. What we do is we go out there, okay, and we drill, we take drill logs, we sample, we model, you know. In my workplace there are no modeling softwares and things. So yeah, so I was just saying that, you know, whilst you're still waiting, or if you don't want to be employed, there's like so much more that you can do, you know. For example, it's good to go to school. You must I think you must go to university. That's just me. I feel like, you know, because it grows you, you know. You have people who want a great future that you go to school with, you know. You have the same mentality. You are around great people, professors, people who want to be professors, etc., etc. So but then after university, I feel, for example, what you can do is the trade that you got, you can use it for yourself, you know. Like you can be a consultant, you know. Yeah, you can be there are a lot of geologists now because there are not so many geology jobs, you know. It's a fact that in our country, for example, there are no jobs, you know. There are no jobs. People have done all these many courses and there's nobody to employ them. So one important thing is that is what do you call it? You attained that skill at school. You know, you upgraded yourself. Don't let it go to waste just because you're not employed. I mean, go approach, like if you did accounting, approach these small businesses, do their accounts for them, let them pay you, even if it's not so much at the beginning. You're getting experience, you're starting to show how good you are, and in the long term you could have a really huge company, for example, you know. So I'm going to say some other things that I think you can do whilst you're waiting. You know, I wrote some down. Yeah, the first one I just talked about, that, you know, your trade, what you learned at school, you can monetize it. And also you can monetize your passion, you know. Currently I have this guy that works in my yard. he loves gardening, you know. Obviously, he didn't study that at school or anything, and he does an amazing job. You know, the way he cuts my hedges and stuff. You know, those shapes, whatnot. You know what he could do with that? He could actually do that for like so many yards. You know, maybe around the neighborhood and even beyond. And I pay him monthly. Imagine if we all paid him monthly because he comes for like an hour or two a day just to tend our gardens. I mean, this would go really big. I mean, he would definitely have to start employing more people. You know, it's a passion that he has. I mean, I didn't even have to pay him so much at the beginning. What he wanted to do was just work in my yard. You know, so that's passion, and also your time. You know, a lot of employed people, like I was saying, do not have time to do a lot of things. Besides time, they do not have like or the passion or desire to do some things. For example, I hate grocery shopping. Yeah, so it's just saying, you know, how, for example, I hate grocery shopping. You know, somebody else may actually like it or just have the time to be able to do it. And I actually, there's some guys who are doing this business where, you know, you send them money and they do groceries for you and they drop them off at your place. Imagine. So there's many such things that you can do. Obviously, like babysitting. I don't think we have much dog walking in our country. We don't keep those types of dogs that much. But yeah, guys, so this video will just be a bit too long. I think you get the gist of where I'm going with this. You know, please don't just sit at home, like literally just sitting at home. You know, you have your phone for as well. For example, you can just try and figure out, you know, the things that you can do with your phone, and you know, you can sell some soft things via internet if you just apply yourself and try and research a bit more about it. If you have internet at home, or if you know some people where you can hang, whom you can hang with who have internet, whatever, you know. And you don't have to go the traditional way, the traditional route or route of getting a job, you know. And you know, more in the next video. So please join me next time, and remember to subscribe, click on the notification button. We'll talk next time, and I wish you all the best.